guys, welcome back to moveSKILL. We received a question on Twitter regarding glute activation. Someone feels like they can't activate their glutes. Now, there's a whole bunch of stuff that we can do in part of a rehab or therapeutic set of movements, but we're gonna limit the discussion to the warm-up and how to start kind of hitting that stuff so that you know it's awake and it's on. A really easy way to do that is the X-band walks. Please refer to the videos. We'll link them in the write-up here. The X-band walk, though, basically starts by that band, and you're going to go about mid-foot. And with that mid-foot, I'm going to take and cross it. And really easy. There's a couple movements back and forth that we can do, or side to side. I'm going to start with moving backwards first. And so pivoting through my hips and moving just a little bit back, I'll kind of hold that band up, and keeping my feet out, I will walk. I like to use this one right when we start moving. It's fairly easy, low impact that I can get everyone moving with. I'll do the same thing backwards and forwards. So that walk will look just like this, like I'm walking on railroad ties or two parallel surfaces. The next one involves moving side to side. And when I move side to side, I'm not gonna throw my foot out each time. I want a nice controlled step, and I'm gonna step out and right and back. You can add a squat to this as you move back and forth, and you'll begin to notice some tension building up back in that butt cheek or that glute. So as I step, I squat, and you're gonna notice your squats will be kind of funky at first because you're managing a band and all this stuff going on. But you're doing this with the purpose of kind of waking up and just getting the stuff moving. As you figure out like the band's maybe too light for you, or you want something more difficult, alter your foot position. So if I take that band now, and instead of going mid-foot, I go closer to my toes, like so. So by moving that band closer to my toes and keeping my feet out, now I can do the same thing as I step or go side to side. I can step side to side and squat. Or I can also just move forward or backwards. And you'll notice that tension builds up out there. This is just, mind you, this is just in the context of the warm-up we're talking. It's something really easy that we can take and add in. Another movement requires a little bit of gear. You can go to Perform Better. These little bands, they're nice and light. It starts off almost the same thing and coming right between our knees. And same thing out here. Doing a little bit of a focused attention where I'm bending or hinging at the hips and the knees, and I'm moving backwards and forwards or side to side. So from different positions, that's gonna look like this. So one of the things that we find sometimes when we start doing these is that someone's so weak, they tend to bend over and they'll reach with their leg. They'll dump that hip and that knee in, and they'll step. I want you to keep your shins parallel with each other. So they're gonna move out as you kind of squat and move. And remember, you're not throwing the leg out there. Nice controlled movements all the way through. So don't let those cave in. And by those, I mean your knee. Keeping that tissue on, just waking it up. Mind you, we're not doing a lot of volume. It's just something simple that we can do in the warm-up before we squat, before we deadlift. Even if we start to feel like, I need a little bit more of a warm-up before a workout, feel free to slide these in. If you have additional questions, we'll cover more later when we start talking about more therapeutic or rehab approaches. Guys, that's it. Please hit us up on the forums. Have a great day.